Hey, what is up guys? This is just a quick video test, that's all. Something I'm gonna do real quick just to make sure everything's working. If not, then hopefully my shit ass fucking computer will fucking turn on for once. And hopefully I can find out what's wrong with it. Start recording with that soon, because I don't want to start a series on here and end up stopping it again. So I'm really hesitant on starting one right now, because I don't want to do a series when it's even this laggy. And even right now it's very fucking laggy, so yeah, I don't know. This may just go up just something to put up. Reason why I haven't made any videos is because my computer, the one I usually record on, I think it has a virus, so every time I start it up, the whole thing just freezes up, so I'm gonna need to get someone to look at that for me. And just honestly, lately, I have been, whenever I'd come onto YouTube, I would be saying, you know, like, oh, well, I'm gonna start this series and I'm gonna finish it, whether it be KOTOR or Minecraft or Portal 2 or whatever. And I just, I don't know, it's sort of something that's kind of like a hobby for me. It was like, you know, if I feel like doing it, then I'll do it. If not, then whatever. Nobody watches anyways, but the thing is that I need to actually, like, start now, like, because honestly, right now, I don't want to get too, like, serious and stuff and ruin everything. And, I don't know, my life, honestly, has sort of hit rock bottom right now, to the point where, like, I haven't graduated high school when I'm 18 years old. You know, I don't have a job. So pretty much, like, YouTube is kind of like my last hope. So it's like, I don't know, it's like, this is it now. This is what I have to do. Do I know how to do it? No, but it's the last thing. Like, this is it. If this doesn't work, then that's it for me. Like, I don't know. I don't really know what else there's to say, because, I'm just really hoping this will actually work out, because I honestly need it to. So, I don't know whether something happens on here or not. I'm gonna just, you know, be pumping out videos. This is it. Like, there's nothing else really, except for my girlfriend. And I know it's like, why would you bring that up in video? Because this is me being serious. And I don't know, it's not like that I don't have anywhere to go, because I do have where I am right now to go. Like, I'm staying with my dad. And I'm gonna be honest, he's kind of a hard ass, like, you know, why don't you go to school? Why aren't you in school? You should have been graduated by now. If you're not in school, then you should have a job. Why don't you have a job? Oops. But, you know, like that. And it's just been really, like, stressing me out, like, hardcore. So I don't know, and I've heard it's a lot harder now to be successful on YouTube than it was back then. Like, cause I started my YouTube account in 2008, I think. I can't quite remember. But I originally was thinking, you know, vlogs and stuff like that, but I kind of dropped that idea after, you know, I was watching some shows like Shane Dawson and Ray William Johnson, Nika Higa, Smosh, shows like that. And it's just like, I can't really do that, just because I don't know. Like, they started out in the earlier days, whereas in, like, I'm gonna be honest, it kind of seems like in America it'd be easier to start stuff like that, and that's pretty much where they all are. And I'm not saying, you know, that's the only reason why they're famous, because they're in America. I don't have anything against America, I really don't, and it's a touchy subject even just going into this, but being a Canadian native kid who's from small village here in Canada, it's a lot harder when funds are more, you know, restricted to where, as in other places, you might have, you know, family bonds or something like that, and I'm not saying it's easy, but it's easier than, you know, me trying to go out and do all this stuff and do skits, and I wanna, like, my dream is, I don't know, it's kind of, it sounds stupid right now because of what I'm doing at the moment, but it was to always be an actor, which I still hope to fulfill one day. But I mean, like, it's kind of a cliche, it seems like to me, like, oh, someone on YouTube, oh, their dreams to be an actor, oh, big change there. But it's just like, I don't know, like, it's something that I want to do, and like I would be willing to stick by as long as I had the right support. Whereas in this, you're kind of thinking like, oh well, if you want to be an actor, then why are you doing gaming videos? Because I like playing video games. I like Minecraft, I really do. I love the constant updates they have, and just how more interesting they make the game with every update, you know. Like, Minecraft 1.8 was pretty freaking crazy when it, you know, when it was announced that it was going to be AdventureCraft, and everybody was like, oh my god, you know, when the whole little thing on YouTube came out with the trailer, like saying, oh man, there's going to be, you know, villages and strongholds, and there was talk about, you know, dragons and all this crazy stuff, NPCs and villages, and when I first heard about it, I was like, holy crap, you know, I already loved Minecraft, but this is going to be bringing a whole new thing. And I thought it would, you know, like, pique a lot of people's interest, and those who lost interest in Minecraft, it would regain that. Because I can see how people can lose interest in Minecraft just because it's really a sandbox game where there's no real point to it. You know, it's like, you know, here's this big massive landscape of whatever you want, and here's the tools you need to build stuff. You know, go let your mind go wild, let your imagination run crazy. And a lot of people nowadays like games where there's objectives, you know, where there's people telling you what to do, like a mission saying, you know, okay, well, go save this village from these people attacking it, or, you know, go retrieve data from the other army and kill anyone who gets in your way and report back. And then there's just people, and I'm not saying everybody is like that, obviously Minecraft is doing very well in its sales, and I don't think it's having a problem, and why they would think that they would need to boost their sales even more. But, you know, I guess it doesn't hurt. Like, I can see why, you know, they don't really need to. It's just like, it's Notch's game. He created it, and he always said that Minecraft was not what it was always going to be. Like, it wasn't just going to be the sandbox game forever. And he always said that like, Minecraft is, you know, it's gonna be something different than what it is now. And I guess a lot of people can't really cope with that. But I guess what they need to know is, like, you know, that he said it himself, that that's not gonna be the game. That's something, you know, for now. You can play it while he finishes it. And I don't know, it's just crazy. I don't know how I started talking about all this stuff when I was talking about how Minecraft is to be my last, you know, my last hope, and that's just how I am right now. I didn't get any sleep last night. you know, I tried to. My dad came in and he's like, you know what, if you're not gonna fucking sleep at night, you're not gonna sleep until, you know, the next night. So I'm basically here right now. I just took a shower and got ready, and, you know, it's, I don't know. I guess he's right, like, I do need to get my hours back on track so I can start focusing on YouTube and putting all my energy into it. And I don't know. I just really hope that this is gonna work out, and I have total confidence in myself. Like, I know I can do it. Whereas in before, you know, I would say, hey guys, I'm back. Hey, what's up guys? Master 1 Jedi 2 Gordon here. I promise you this is gonna be it. This is gonna be the series. You know, I'm gonna see this through. And, you know, I don't know. It's things came up. It's the shittiest excuse ever. Like, I guarantee you so many YouTubers have used that excuse before, but, I mean, like, I don't know. For me, I'm not saying, you know, I'm some special case where you guys need to forgive me, and I'm not saying that, like, but, you know, stuff happens in people's lives where I can understand in those YouTubers, like, their lives, I can understand that. What they're going through, you know, oh, my mom just, you know, had surgery, or, you know, one of my family members died and I had to do this. Like, stuff like that is pretty crazy. And if you're gonna sit there and be like, oh, you always make excuses, like, hey, you need to, you know, you need to grow up and know that these YouTubers, you know, they're not, you know, puppets on a string. You can't say, oh, well, you know, you're making shitty Minecraft videos when you should be doing Black Ops or Modern Warfare 3 or Skyrim. You know, you understand that these guys, they have lives, they have, you know, they have bills to pay, they have family, they have jobs, other jobs other than YouTube, if they're not really big. You know, they need a break too, you know, and I can understand why some of them would need to, you know, say, oh, well, you know, my car broke down and I couldn't do this. It's just because, you know, they're so stressed out and they just need some time off. YouTube, they always say, oh, YouTube isn't that hard, you know, I could do that, you know, blindfolded. And it's just like, dude, no, you have no idea how stressing it is. You know, I meet people in my small little city. I live in a small little city named Williams Lake, and it's I meet people out there who are like, oh, well, Shane Dawson, you know, he didn't upload a video this Saturday. What a fucking asshole. You know, he lied there. And I'm like, dude, I have a YouTube channel. I have like 20 subscribers. You know, they're all inactive, but, you know, I have other people who come across my videos and, you know, they send me messages saying, oh, you know, when's your next Minecraft video coming out? And even that's like, oh my god. And it puts so much pressure on you just by someone like asking. I can see how some YouTubers like Uberhaxer Nova or, you know, Seamus or Sly Fox could have some pressure on them by just people saying, you know, what the fuck, you know, why are you putting up this video? You said you'd put up this video. It's like, dude, just calm down, man. Like, you know, they work hard for your entertainment. The least you can do is sit back and relax a bit, okay? And I don't know. This has just been my little, you know, kind of Minecrafty vlog, and I don't know. Basically, the things here, I don't know why I've been talking about the stuff I have been talking about, but, you know, I guess one of the #1 things is, you know, this is sort of like this is it. This is me saying, you know, my life is YouTube now. And there will be days where I will say, you know, I'll upload this and this and this and this, and there will be days that I won't do it. And I can guarantee you it'll have to be something very, very important for me to go back on my word like that and say, you know, I'm gonna upload 3 videos today, and I don't upload any. I'm not gonna make some bullshit excuse like, oh, you know, I was sick and I couldn't do it. You know, it's gonna be something like, oh man, I was just like, I don't know. It'll be not some bullshit excuse. That's all I can say. It's like, when I tell you guys that I had something that I had to do on that day that, you know, I couldn't upload or couldn't record, I just want you guys to know that I'm not taking you guys for a ride. I'm not bullshitting you. Alright, so yeah, that's it for now. What I'm doing right now is not gonna be the series, you know. I'm just sort of Minecraft vlogging, I guess. Yeah, so don't expect to see this, like, part 2, you know, or part 3 or whatever, you know, because this might have to be split up into 3 or 2 parts. But yeah, I will see you guys later. I am not gonna say a date because I honestly don't know. I might start today, I might start 2 weeks from now, I might start whenever. So yeah. For anyone who's come across this, thanks for watching and actually sticking around to the whole thing. If anyone actually did. Yeah, make sure to comment telling me what you think about anything I said in this video, and I don't know. Let me know. If you feel like it, like this video. For some reason, if this was your favorite, you know, go ahead and favorite it. But until then, see you all later, and thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a good day.